Okay, extra hot topic, family. I have to start this video by holding up my hands and saying, I was wrong. We were all wrong. We watched Cardi B leave that courthouse. We saw her throw that pen, and we saw her post that brilliant TikTok where she pulled the padding out of her blazer. We all thought, what a genius way to shut down the rumors. But it turns out, it wasn't a shutdown. It was a misdirection, a sleight of hand from a master of the media game, because Cardi B, the queen of keeping us on our toes, just sat down for a very official, very prim, and proper interview with the one and only Gayle King on CBS Mornings, and right there, on national television, while promoting her new album, Am I the Drama? She confirmed it all. She looked Gayle right in the eye and said, I'm having a baby with my boyfriend Stefon Diggs. My jaw on the floor again. So, that reporter, the one who got a pen launched in his direction, he was actually right.
Hey Cardi, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Cardi, insiders are claiming that Offset is publicly bragging about getting you pregnant for the 4th time. Do you foresee any paternity issues with Stefon Diggs?
Stop disrespecting me. Don't disrespect me. Cardi, how you?
Disrespect was in how he asked, but the information was spot on. And this explains everything. It explains why she was so triggered by the question. She was playing 4D chess while we were all playing checkers. She controlled the narrative from start to finish. She announced her pregnancy on her own terms, in a huge interview right before her album drops. You have to respect the strategy. She told Gayle King she is due around February 2026, which is just before her Big Little Miss Drama tour kicks off. And she said, I've been putting in all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. That is the definition of a powerhouse. She is building her family and her empire at the same exact time. This will be her 4th child, a little sibling for Culture, Wave, and Sweet Little Blossom, who just celebrated her 1st birthday. And this will be the 2nd child for Stefon Diggs, who has a daughter named Nova. It was all so wholesome. Congratulations were in order. We were all ready to celebrate this new blended family. And then Lord Jazelle entered the chat, y'all. I need you to prepare yourselves. Just as the happy news was making its rounds, Stefon Diggs' ex and baby mama, Lord Jazelle, decided to detonate the entire internet. She unleashed a firestorm of allegations so messy, so scandalous, it makes all the Offset drama look like a walk in the park. First, let's talk about the other ex in this situation, of course. Everyone was wondering what Offset would have to say, and he did not disappoint. He hopped on X and tweeted, divorce ain't even finalized yet. You out popping out another man's kids. SMH, you a hot mess. Classic Offset. He did delete the tweet pretty quickly, and he has been quiet since, which is honestly shocking. But it just goes to show you how messy the foundation of this new chapter already is. But Offset's little tweet is child's play compared to what Jazelle is alleging. She seems absolutely determined to rain on this parade. She timed this perfectly, waiting for Cardi's big announcement to drop her own bombshells. Now, you'd expect her to come out with claims that Stefon was still messing with her, the typical side chick drama. But what she is accusing him of is so much more explosive. Jazelle is out here claiming that Stefon Diggs swings both ways, that he is allegedly intimate with men. And she didn't stop there. She claims he didn't stop seeing men when he got with Cardi. According to Jazelle, he brought Cardi into the bedroom with his alleged boyfriends for threesomes. And to top it all off, Jazelle claims to have a tape proving it. A tape. Now, she says she is not going to release it, at least not yet, because she doesn't want to give Cardi any free publicity that will help her album sales. The level of petty is astronomical. Now, let's just pause and try to unpack this. On one hand, you have Cardi, who so many fans are cheering for. She finally left a publicly tumultuous relationship with Offset and seemed to be upgrading. Stefon Diggs is a top-tier athlete. He is wealthy, and he was publicly claiming Cardi in a way Offset rarely did. For many, it looked like a major win for her. But Jazelle is painting a picture of a woman who is desperate. She is implying that Cardi's relationship with Offset hurt her so badly that she is willing to do anything to keep Stefon, to prove to the world that she can keep a man. Is this new baby a product of love? Or is it, as some are now speculating, a calculated move to lock him down and boost her album sales? Jazelle's perspective is layered with her own pain. She never got that public recognition from Stefon. There were rumors he even tried to deny their child. She faced brutal backlash online. with people calling her horrible names and even taking shots at her daughter. She seems to hint that Cardi and her fan base were part of that online mob, sharing a story about someone telling her they hope her daughter grows up to be just like her. So you can see why she might not have a lot of love for Cardi. She has been throwing shade for a while, but now she is going for the jugular. Right after the pregnancy news, she went on a live stream clowning the idea of marriage, saying things like, "People get married and have double lives. I'd rather be single than to be married to someone that is cheating on me." The shade was clearly pointed directly at Cardi's past with Offset and her present with Stefon. And look, the rumors about Stefon's sexuality aren't entirely new. Offset himself once referred to him as a gay ninja in a shady post. And this is where the story gets even darker and more complicated. A well-known celebrity stylist named Chris Blake Griffith publicly accused Stefon Diggs of spiking his drink and trying to assault him. This was around the same time a video came out showing Drake's stylist getting jumped in an elevator by 3 men, one of whom was Stefon's brother Diaz Diggs. Blake claimed the robbery story was a cover-up for something much more serious. He said he tried to tell people in their circle, like Drake and Gervonta Davis, but was shut down and isolated. Leaked DMs allegedly show Drake telling him he doesn't support ratting on people. So, you have these persistent, serious allegations from multiple sources that paint a very disturbing picture. Jazelle is essentially saying that Cardi knew all of this and was not only okay with it, but she participated in it. It is a wild, wild claim, and it puts Cardi's new power couple status in a completely different light. Is she turning a blind eye to a man with a reputation for being a major player with both women and men? According to the gossip, Stefon might have 3 babies on the way with different women, which would make Cardi his 4th baby mama in a single year. If that is true, that is beyond messy. But through all of this chaos, Cardi is trying to stay focused. She knows this album and tour are a huge deal. She hopped on X and told the gang that she is locked in. She wrote, "Album drops Friday. Thank you everybody for the love and support. By the time tour comes, I'll be doing splits, somersaults, backflips, and handstands." She is determined not to let a little thing like a pregnancy or a massive public scandal slow her down. She even laid out her whole post-baby plan. After this album run, it's straight to exercising. It's straight to dance classes. When the baby come out, my body will be loose, and straight rehearsals with all my dancers. I'm not playing. She said she owes it to herself and to her fans who have been waiting so long for this. And with features from Janet Jackson, Lizzo, Megan Thee Stallion, and more on the album, the pressure is on. She is even teasing fans with Team Girl and Team Boy album covers. So you have this perfect storm: a surprise pregnancy, a new album, a major tour, an angry ex-husband, and an even angrier ex-girlfriend who is armed with career, destroying allegations, and a supposed tape. This is not just drama, y'all. This is a full-blown saga. And Cardi B is right in the middle of it, trying to prove that she is, in fact, the main character and not just a player in someone else's messy game. And that is where we are. My head is absolutely spinning. From a happy pregnancy announcement to one of the most chaotic and complicated celebrity scandals we have seen in a long time. It is a mess. But now, I have to know what you think. Do you believe Lord Jazelle's allegations? Do you think she really has a tape? Or is this just a classic case of a bitter ex trying to ruin her baby daddy's new relationship? And what does this all mean for Cardi B's new album and her image? Let me know every single thought you have down in the comments, because we need to talk about this. And thank you for going down this insane rabbit hole with me today on Extra Hot Topic. If your mind is as blown as mine, hit that like button, please subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell, because you know we will be following every single update to this story. Stay safe, stay messy, and I'll see you in the next video.